Hey there, sports fans. Monty Knight here, MK Outdoors, and I'm fixing to show you how to professionally clean a crappie using nothing but a fillet knife. That's right, folks. I'm fixing to show you how to do it the right way, not waste anything. Here we go, baby. Here we go. All right, folks. I'm fixing to show you how to actually clean crappie the right way. Now, this technique's going to be better if you only have a few, because you're taking a little bit more extra steps. You're not using an electric knife. So if you have just a few crappie that you want to clean for supper that night, you don't want to drag out, you're not cleaning 30, 50 crappie at one time. To me, I've found this is the best technique to use because I don't waste any meat on the crappie at all. So I just use a regular fillet knife that you pick up at Walmart, just an old board, so I can get down here on the edge below the crappie and do it on the bed of my truck. So we got a couple of nice crappie here we fixing to clean. So let me show you how I do it. Folks, to start with, get you a good pair of gloves, because you don't want all that all that nasty fish smell all over your hand. So what I do is I go right behind the gill plate and I take that crappie and I cut him all the way down. While a lot of people don't realize there's a lot of meat up here toward this head, and I'm going to cut him all the way down to his head. Then once I do that, I roll that knife and I go exactly right down below the rib cage. Now, after you do several, this actually gets to become pretty easy to do. So then once I go right below that rib cage, I just take it and I start rolling that out. Now, there's a rib cage. I'm gonna show you how to get past that rib cage. You keep cutting it until you get right up to the top of that rib cage, and then I sort of grab that meat and I pull it back. Now, all that right there is bone. But what you do, once you get to the top of that bone, you can cut into it right there, and that bone lays out. And then I'm actually get to go in there and start laying this out right down that rib cage. You see that? See those bones right there? I'm actually going right down beside those bones. And once I do that, I come in there and I lay that knife on them bones, and those bones are guiding me all the way down to the bottom. Look at that. I don't have to worry about cutting no bones out. Bring it all the way down to the tail, push it forward, and then come back, and then watch this. I grab a hold of that meat and then I just roll it out. Look what a fillet. Now, see, most people, when you use an electric knife, they have to cut all this out and you don't even get this part. You're only eating this part. Let me tell you something. That right there is some fine eating. So when you fillet a crappie out, that's exactly the way your fillet should look. You should have all of this and that, no bones, none whatsoever. So set that in the bowl. Now let's go to the other side. Go right behind the gill plate, get up under the scale, cut it in, go right on that gill plate and go all the way up to the forehead. Then get your knife right under there and then roll it. You're on those bones, and then you just roll that out. Then watch this. Come on down. Just come on down. Follow those bones right on down to the tail. And then just take it again and just slightly cut it. Let me get the light right. Decided to do this today because the sun was shining and I thought y'all might could see it pretty good. And then, like I said, get to the top of that rib cage, cut it. Now there's the ribs right there. That's the top of the rib cage. This right here is meat. There's the top of the ribs. So all you do is just cut that down till you hit that, starts laying down on the rib cage. Then you just start hulling it out. Look at there. See those ribs? Then come up here and get up under that fin. Get right there on those bones. And the bones on that rib cage will glide you down to the bottom. And then cut it out to the tail. Flip it over. And look at that. Look at all of that meat. I'm not wasting any of it. Would you look at that? Look what a fillet, folks. Look how much more I am getting. Even that head piece, a lot of people miss that piece and they don't even get none of this. But that is a professional way of literally cleaning a crappie. And then watch this. Look at that. Would you look at that? Look at all those bones. I have not missed. That is nothing but rib cage. You can literally see through it. So that's how to get every bit of the meat off of a crappie. But like I said, it takes a little bit longer with this process. But if you only got 4 or 5 or maybe 10 to do that way, it's lightweight. But if you got a bunch of them, of course, it could be easier with the fillet knife. But again, there's that rib cage. We came up to the top of it and then we curled it down and come right down those ribs and bring it all the way down to the tail. Look at that. That's crazy. So hope this helps. Y'all go out there, catch you some crappie, clean them this way. Hey, bake them. Don't fry them, bake them. Try to eat a little bit healthier in 2021, and hopefully we'll see you out on the lake. Thank you. Have a great one. Bye-bye. All right, sports fans, that's a wrap. Hope that some of the tips that I gave you here today show you how to clean crappie the right way, where you don't waste half the meat on a crappie. Get all of that meat. Enjoy what the good Lord blessed us with. Don't waste anything. Learn how to clean them the right way. And look, again, thank y'all for tuning in to this channel. I appreciate everybody tuning in and liking and subscribing, so please do that. That helps the channel grow, and we'll see you next time out on the lake. Y'all have a great one. God bless. Bye-bye.